There's also lifestyle choices that you wouldn't choose. This is a picture from a house where someone had a dog. She had puppies. They decided to keep all of the puppies. The puppies and the mother have completely destroyed the living area. So you have to decide if it's just a lifestyle choice or if it is something that involves several agencies' intervention or just your agency removing the animals. Because if the situation is clean and sanitary and safe for everyone, but is not how you would choose to live, that is a different matter than if the animals are actually in trouble. One of the things that we frequently do is say, you know, my dog would never be able to live in that situation, or my cat wouldn't tolerate that. But if you look at the animal's body language and the animal is happy, well adjusted, proper weight, clean, then that is the lifestyle choice of the owner and the animal has adjusted. You also need to know if the animals are a source of income. The reason for this, as much as we would like it not to be true, that people make money off of animals, the reason you need to know this is because it may give you a legal disadvantage if you try to remove that property from them without going through proper procedures. So just make sure that you understand if they are using the animals for a source of income and the animals are proper weight, clean, properly cared for, then this is not a matter of intervention, but a matter of disagreement about how to live and what animals can be used for. But you want to make sure that if you are intent on getting those animals out of the situation and have good reason, follow the proper legal procedures, because depriving someone of their livelihood has a higher standard of law than simply intervening in animal cruelty. Blood sports, animal fighting, is another use for animals that we all wish would never be. But some things you should talk to your law enforcement agents about are what they want you to report to them, what they would like for you to look for, typical things that you may see that indicate blood sports, large number of animals, kept in peak condition, lots of equipment. In dogfighting particularly, there are usually homemade dog boxes, all the same, handmade collars with a signature. In cockfighting, there's the blue barrels or metal barrels in a field. So you want to make sure that your law enforcement agency tells you what they would like you to report to them. And finally, exigent circumstances. One of the things that we are often told, and before you could get too concerned, this dog suffered greatly, but she was saved. And the person who did this to her did pay for what he did, not just with money, but with jail time. So what I will tell you is that we are told that if an animal is suffering, that you have a right to intervene without a search warrant. And while that is legally true, what the officer did in this case was perfect. She removed the animal, transported her to the vet, took pictures at the vet, used those photographs to go directly to a judge and acquire a search warrant, which she used to collect the evidence in the house, or in this case, lack of evidence in the house, to prove animal cruelty. There was no dog food in the house, there was no dog equipment. She was able to document feces and fleas, and that is very important because while we don't have to have a warrant to collect evidence in an emergency, if you don't have it, it would be a tragedy to have your court case fail because of a technicality, because someone suddenly comes up with resources for a lawyer who is very good. So you want to make sure that you know what the laws are and, as a rescue organization, what you are responsible for.